You are watching Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Media.
Yo, 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 it's Dustin and Adam back once again on a Thursday night. Outcast Motorsports on Zero X. Man, we seen some craziness happen Tuesday night here at Sonoma. Let's see what the Gen4's got for us tonight. Also at Sonoma. What do you think's going to happen, Adam?
Chaos. A lot of looseness.
Absolutely. You want to talk about loose? Check out this guy right here. Watch this guy drive. Oh, slap and tickle Chase Stimpley. This man is on a mission every lap. Don't matter if he's got cars in front of him, cars behind him. He's driving it like he stole it, folks. He lapped the entire field Tuesday night, and he has set down a cooker. You see a 1:17.35. Well, guess what? That's not even his fastest lap tonight. His fastest lap is a 1:16.97, but he did get a 1X during that, so it didn't score on the board. That's why you don't see that there in practice. Let's go over a few things. First, we'd like to thank all the sponsors that have come along for Outcast Motorsports, and all the admins at Outcast. Want to thank you guys so much. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. Pinnacle Wraps over there. Go to facebook.com/ePinnacleWraps. Can't forget about Jackie Jones, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Yeah, get over there, check them out. How about Lula Row by Tammy Litweiler? Oh, T-Lit times 2. Thanks a lot, Tammy. We appreciate it. Serta Simmons Betting. About the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. Go to GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com today. See what they got going on. See that concert coming up in September. Go over there, get your tickets now. And J&N Group Industrial Services out of Michigan. We appreciate you. The best in the biz. About Auto America out of Grand Island, Nebraska. Go check them out. Buy AutoAmerica.com and get yourself certified today. And then can't forget about Roberts Ball Screw Repair. They're out of Leslie, Michigan. So any screw needs you might have, get over there, check them out. I'd like to say, if you're loving the broadcast and you're a business owner, or you just want to put some sort of logo on the screen or a commercial or something like that for season 3, you can go ahead and reach out to Outcast Motorsports Official at gmail.com, and they will get you set up. The email's right there on the bottom of the screen. Send them an email on what you got going on, and they'll get back to you with the packages that they might offer. That's Outcast Motorsports Official at gmail.com. Not too many new drivers tonight. We still have some in here. Jake Williams in the 41. He's new. We seen Shannon Donathan last Thursday in the Gen4s. Also seen Alan Hinchman in the 31. Tiffany Brennan in the chat. What's up from Hiawassee? Well, what's up from Illinois? I heard myself on a playback there from Adam.
Yeah, that's right. Can't help it. I'm a fan of the stream.
That's okay.
Hey, Dustin, we got 16 minutes left in practice. And we got 21 cars registered.
That's a lot, man.
Phenomenal.
That's
phenomenal for the Gen4 at Sonoma, man.
Great turnout this season for Outcast. We hope to see that continue, especially next week at Dover short track. Could you imagine 35 cars out there on the short track at Dover?
Looking forward to it.
That'll be a great time. Tiffany will get her wish. She'll get to see some wrecks. Let's see. Let's take a look, see what happened last week. You know, if you missed Echo Park, it was one heck of a race. Adam Keene took home the victory. Brian Welchel finished in second, and Rob Hartley finished in third. Now I'm going to go over your standings here real quick because that will play a role into tonight's race. Adam Keene sits in first. Rob Hartley, Chase Stimpley, and Brian Welchel are all tied for second. And then Derek Buckaloo is there in fifth place. Robert Hamilton is in sixth. Seventh goes to Scott Kelly. Daniel Veerkamp in eighth. Ninth is Kevin Cornelius. And Ryan Fuchs is in ninth. He's also tied for ninth with Kevin. So that's your top 10. So I said that'll play a role in it. Adam Keene, Robert Hartley, Chase Stimpley, and Brian Welchel all starting from the back. Doesn't matter where they qualify tonight. They are all starting in the back of the field. So they got their work cut out for them tonight. It'll be interesting to see how those drivers make their way through the field. Now, remember, it's only local yellows tonight. No full course cautions. Brian Zemer running the new paint scheme out there. Looking good. I'm all over the place right now. That's okay. I'm going to bring in last week's winner. He's on driver cam. We're going to bring him in. Just brought Adam Keene in the booth. Adam, man. Started the season.
Hey, what's going on?
Started the season off right. You got that win last week. Huge going into tonight. How do you feel about Sonoma?
You know, I actually feel okay. I'm starting to put some practice laps in this week. Definitely started off rough with it, but now I feel like I'm at a point where I'm pretty competent in it, I would say.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty sketchy out there, especially the driver you have behind you right now. That man is on a mission.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's phenomenal. I watched him in the truck race and him lapping the whole league. Put on a huge clinic for everybody to watch.
Absolutely. Well, you got to start from the back tonight. That's part of the new rules. You got anything special you're going to try to do to make your way to the front?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Chase. I know he's gonna try to run up to the front right away, and hopefully he kind of parts the sea for me to somewhat stay behind him and kind of follow him along. I think the big thing though for me is just trying to stay on the track and finish this race all in one piece. I think that'd be the big thing. Don't know if anyone's gonna beat Chase per se, but if I can get a top 5, I'd be pretty happy.
I think it's definitely doable. And that'll set you up really nice going into Dover next week.
Exactly. That's the plan. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah. Mr. Glatfelter, what do you got for Adam here?
Man, hey, us Adams, we gotta stick together,
Heck yeah,
And,
man, right?
But look, hey, listen to this advice I'm gonna give you. You're sitting 6th on the board as far as times go, but we gotta get that consistency down. That's what tonight is about, being consistent, not overdriving these corners. Because we saw that Tuesday night. There was some overdriving going into 5, 6, and 11. But man, if you can nail that, I guarantee you're going to get a podium. So
we may have just lost him. It looks like he froze up there.
Uh-oh.
He might have. A good thing it happened before the race.
Well, that's true.
Well, either way, we hope you get that figured out, and we'll holler at you here in a little while.
Same thing happened to Rob Hartley. What was it, Tuesday? Yeah.
Tuesday night, he had a power outage and came in, and that's it. Well, folks. That was Adam Keene. He's your points leader at the moment. Like I said, a lot of work from him tonight. Watch him come. It'll be fun to watch him come from the back of the field to the front of the field if he can make it happen. Biggest thing tonight, keeping that car clean and just trying to salvage a good finish. I mean, Chase Stinfley out here, that's the guy to beat. He's got a huge target on his back. I look forward to seeing if anybody can hang with his stuff tonight. But we're going to take a commercial break real quick to thank all these lovely sponsors. Pay attention to their websites and everything on screen. Make sure you go over to them and just check them out and just give them some love. Show them some support. We appreciate it. From Zero X, we'll be right back. Stick around.
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
LuLaRoe is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, LuLaRoe recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's LuLaRoe Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
The Serta Perfect Sleeper. So comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's the Daly and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daly and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daly and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daly and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundale and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. Repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
Thanks for sticking with us through that commercial break. Right now, you're seeing on screen the one and only Terry Litweiler. Focusing on his car for a bit because, one, it's a beauty. Two, it's made by Drew Kuhn over there, Pinnacle Wraps. And three, it is the main sponsor of this Gen 4 series, Serta Simmons Betting. So we'd like to give Serta Simmons a huge thank you. And yeah, without you guys, without all you sponsors, this wouldn't be possible. You allow us to put on a great show for these drivers, and it helps these guys keep going and keep doing what they're doing.
Absolutely. I've got a Serta mattress, and let me tell you, sleep like a baby.
Well, that commercial there is pretty funny. You know, the wife was faking it for months, and
yeah,
the dad or the husband there is like nodding his head. That's just so funny to me. They don't make commercials like that anymore.
No, they don't.
Eric Johnson in the chat says, we love Serta. Absolutely. Yes, we do. We couldn't do it without you. Now, we got 5 minutes left, so, you know, we got to get to a little bit of... How about an anthem from Mariah Carey? So we'll be right back after the national anthem, folks. Salute.
Broad stripes and bright stones through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts they watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
That's right, USA, USA. All right, folks, we're back. Adam Keene made it back. So I see he's got his camera back up. He's back in the Discord. Good. Hopefully that's the only issue that he has tonight. And we're getting ready to rock and roll. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left until we light the fires and kick the tires. Now, let's take a look at all of our drivers that are on driver cam tonight. Old Ronnie Welchel in the top left. He is an OG, triple OG. He's out there running laps in the 62 Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds machine. Got the one and only Chase Stempley. Still out here practicing. He's in the top right. You see it there. Drew Kuhn sitting on pit road currently. He's in the bottom left there. And then Adam Keene, who is currently away from his sim rig, he's in the bottom right.
Justin, do we have a second to look at Derek Buckaloo's paint? That thing is absolutely phenomenal.
Going old school 80s look. I love it. Is that Richard Simmons or is that Derek Buckaloo?
Yeah, that's definitely Derek Buckaloo, which is the third cousin of Richard Simmons.
Derek loves these live paint schemes, like the, I say live, I mean like in your face, wow. And didn't disappoint coming out here in the 81. I don't know how much practice he's had. I know he's had a busy work week. And I know he's ran the track multiple times in the like the GT3s and the GRs. He's definitely a road racer for sure, but I don't know. We'll have to see what he's got here. Looks like he's just out here getting a feel for the track. Whoa! That's the biggest curb hop I've seen all night. Eric Johnson says, we love Richard Simmons. Ronnie Hurst says, the anthem is a must every week. Johnson says, sweating to the oldies. Used to rip that VHS with my aunt all the time. Come home. All right, folks. Practice has come to an end, and you know it's qualifying time. Look forward to seeing who's going to post the best lap. I mean, I got to stick to what I know. I think it's going to be Chase Stempley.
100%.
All business, trying to get these tires warmed up on his out lap. Your boy over here, Kyle Franklin. Rob Hamilton says Slapwagon 100%. Anthony Bennett in the 747. All white car. Rob Hartley in the 46. I like the old school look of this car. The Outcast Motorsports on the hood. I don't like that it's a Ford, but whatever. To each their own.
Yeah, we can overlook that.
Chrissy Reed out there cheering on the 11 of Kyle Franklin. Come on.
That's an old Dale Jarrett throwback right there.
That's almost before my time.
Oh, nasty hit there. And he is.
I think that was just his out lap. He should be okay. He's just got to come back out.
He's going to reset. Oh, around goes Buckaloo.
Jake Williams in the 41.
Yeah, looked good going up the S's there, old Jake.
Alan
Oh, look at this old Mike Skinner throwback. Very nice, man. Very nice.
It looks good. Clean and simple. But that's what you've seen on these cars back in the day. I love it.
The body style spoke for itself. You didn't need a lot of eye candy.
That's eye candy right there.
Yes, it is. I'm partial to Derek Buckaloo, so
15, Ryan Fuchs. Fuchs. His last name's so hard to say. Not really. I just complicate things. Good luck tonight, Ryan. Josh Newman back in the 01. He's got some chrome on the side of that Harley Davidson machine.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
Looking good.
Oh, the Army brat. Always repping the U.S. Army. Charles Wilson, 57. He's a pleasure to talk to. We might have to pull him in after his qualifying lap. Wonder who's available for, actually, you know what? Why don't we talk to Jake Williams after he gets done qualifying? Keep an eye on him, Adam.
Yeah,
when
sounds
he's
good.
done, we'll pull him in, new driver. He's from Lone Mountain, Tennessee. Let's see, Drew Kuhn, always repping a nice looking paint. He's doing the old school Sterling Marlin, I believe, 21. Got a little twist on it though, the Pinnacle wraps. I love it. Can't forget about the 18 of Eric Johnson out of Springfield, Missouri. He's been fast on these road courses too, but man, it's just so hard to keep that pace with Chase.
All right, let's bring in that Jake Williams.
All right. Hey Jake, it's the boys in the booth. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Well, man, last week, your new driver to the Outcast Motorsports League, and last week you finished 14th, currently sitting in 14th. Need a pretty decent night here tonight, but it's still a long season. How do you feel about road course racing?
Well, I would definitely say it's not my my strong suit. Mile and a halves is definitely where I'm more comfortable at, but we'll definitely give us a go. I've been having fun getting to run with these guys over the last week or so.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty exciting race last week, and with you being a new driver, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, like how long you've been doing the iRacing, and maybe how old you are and where you're from?
I got started, I guess, right before the COVID boom for sim racing. Like I said, from East Tennessee, and like I said, just really enjoy this, and it's much cheaper than having a real race car for sure.
Especially when it comes to repairs.
Absolutely.
Adam, what do you got for Jake here?
Yeah, I mean, being new, have you kind of figured out who you need to stay away from, who you need to help, or?
No, I definitely the 91 car and the 18 seems to be up front a lot, so they definitely got the fast guys figured out. But I'm still kind of filling everybody else out right now.
Well, any of the veterans from season 1, which I'm sure you know them by now, or enough. I mean, they were all really good racers, and they love to race side by side really hard. Especially when they're going to lap down. But yeah, they're as clean as they come. So,
well, awesome. Like I said, I'm glad to be a part of it, and hopefully we can have some fun.
yeah, well, I mean, looking at your driving style there, I mean, you finished 14th last week, and I believe you're 14th in points now. So, I mean, that's a good solid start to the season. So, I mean, I think you got plenty of talent. We'll just see where it takes you.
Yeah, I had a really good qualifying effort last week, but didn't get the result we wanted. Got caught up there. I think it was the last lap crash there.
Yeah, that was definitely unfortunate.
Had a question came in the chat for you. Robbie wants to know. He said East Tennessee. He said ask him Johnson City ? You around Johnson City?
Close. I thought he was going to quote that song. Obviously, that's somebody that's not ever been around this area because you can't head west from Cumberland Gap to get to Johnson City.
Yeah, that's all new to me. So, but
yeah, pretty close to there.
Good deal, man. Well, we're happy to have you in the season. We look forward to watching you see how you do this season. Do you have any special sponsors on the car you want to give a shout out, or anybody that might be watching?
No, just promote cable management there. So.
All right, man. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight and overall through the season, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again soon.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jake. Good luck. Jake Williams, everybody. We'll see where he's starting in the field tonight and see what he's got for these boys. Now, let's see. Qualifying should be getting ready to come to an end, and then we'll get through your starting grid and all that jazz, and you know how we do it here, folks. Drivers are gridding up.
Yeah, that makes me happy.
Robbie.
It's been a rough week.
Yeah,
so
boy. It's almost come
I
to
look
an
forward
end.
to
I
this.
can't wait. I've played football against Cumberland Gap in high school. Robbie says, Mrs. Slap and Tickle in the house says, let's go. I'm ready for some racing. Johnson says, let's fire this up. And Mrs. Slap and Tickle says, beep, beep, let's go. And with that, AC/DC can take it away.
The star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
All right, folks, let's take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's race. This is week 2 at Sonoma Raceway. No surprise here. Chase Stinfley takes the pole in the slap wagon. Eric Johnson going to be in second. Brandon Brock in third. How about Brian Seamer in fourth? Adam King in fifth. Kyle Franklin in sixth. Rob Hartley will start seventh. Charles Wilson in eighth. Josh Newman ninth. 10th goes to Brian B. Dubs Welchel. 11th is going to go to Drew the Serial Killer Coon. 12th is going to be Terry Litweiler. Jake Williams will be in 13th. Alan Hinchman in 14th. Ronnie Welchel in 15th. Anthony Bennett 16th. Sean Rother in 17th. Big Bad Derek Buckaloo in 18th. Ryan Foosh 19th. Andy Reeves in 20th, Shannon Donathan in 21st, and Lucas Labani 22nd. And another new driver, Donnie Etherly in 23rd. Track temp tonight at the start of the race, 109.73 in the air. You see everybody trying to get squared away. Chase Stimpley going to be starting from the back. Tell you who all is going to be starting from the back here in a second. Who did I say it was going to be?
Starting in the back.
Adam Keene, Robert Hartley, Chase Stimpley, and Brian Welchel all going to be starting from the back due to being top three or tied for top three in the points. That's going to move Brandon Brock to the starting position on the pole and Eric Johnson on his outside. Brian Seamer and Williams will be right behind. So a nice starting position for Jake Williams. See if he can hold it. I mean, you can't forget about Kyle Franklin. If they can get through here and get some clean air, he's going to be deadly. Here we go, folks. We're getting ready to come to the line. Let us know in the chat who you're cheering for. Green flag is out. Brandon Brock leading the way. Gets a little squirrelious. Eric Johnson does the same. What a save to start the race by the front row.
3 wide. Here goes Chase Stimpley. Pushed him 3 wide. Gains a bunch of spots in the start of this race.
See how they come through. This is turn 3 right here.
Yep, turn 3 and turn 4 going to turn 5. So that's up the S's.
Like Derek Buckaloo got some damage to that front end. I wonder what happened there. Chase Stimpley wasting no time. No time at all. Look at him all the way up to 7th already. Adam Keene doing what he said he was going to do. Try to follow Chase Stimpley, but he's held up right now. Now look, Derek got some damage. Must have been that checkup on the restart. Shouldn't affect him too much. Maybe a little bit on the straightaway, but we'll keep an eye on it. See how it goes. Look at Chase Stimpley all the way up to 6th place already. People got to block him. You can't let him get around easy, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's just a matter of time before we see him in the lead. Brandon Brock's led the lap. Eric Johnson not too far behind, and then you see Kyle Franklin there in 3rd. 2 seconds behind Eric Johnson.
Johnson's all over the bumper of Brandon Brock.
Some more comments. Keep them coming, folks. I love it. James said, James 25 here, can't race tonight. Mrs. Cowboy says, I'm here. That's Kim. Appreciate you being here. And then, let's see, James says he's got to work, unfortunately. Chrissy Reed says, let's go, y'all. James says, let's go, best of luck. James is cheering for the 91. And Ronnie Hurst is cheering for Eric Johnson. And, of course, Mrs. Slappin' Sickle, 91 all the time. Appreciate each and every one of you joining us. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Be active with us. Chat it up with us. Help us keep this broadcasting moving along. Help us keep us talking. I'll glance at it from time to time, and hopefully I can catch it right when it comes in. Ryan Fox, or Fuchs, got into an incident. I'm going to go back and take a look at it. That might have been the wrong one here. Sorry. Watch the 15. Hard onto the brakes, into the hairpin. What happened? Maybe nothing happened. That might have just, yeah, that's just a little glitch with iRacing. Is that John Rother?
Oh, no, there it goes. He spun around, coming out of 11.
Let's take a look at it here again in a second. I got to fix something. There we go. Don't want to miss anything. Eric Johnson made the pass. He is now in the lead, and he's got to put some gaps on. Chase Stinfley all the way up to 4th at the moment. He's fastest on the track with a 1:18.99. It's cooking. Let's go back, take a look one more time. Ryan Fox, or Fuchs, see what happened. Said it happened after the hairpin?
Yes. Coming out of it, looks like he got the throttle just too hard and it whipped around on him.
Yes, it did. And then Sean Rother was involved in something. Let's take a look. Touches the wall. Not terrible, not terrible. Back up front, Chase Stinfley 3 seconds back from the leader. Eric Johnson. Jake Williams up 7 spots from where he started. He's in 6th place currently. James in the chat says, man, being in the truck, it's hard to handle, but the cars are a different story. They get loose fast. I can't comment on that. I mean, I know that they do. I just don't run these cars enough. Or at all, I should say. Chrissy Reed out here cheering for the 11 of Kyle Franklin. Let's take a look and see what he's doing. Currently in 3rd, and he's got a mirror full of the slap wagon. Going on board here with Kyle Franklin. So Kyle's in a tough spot right now. Trying to defend and make a pass.
He's well, there's no more defending.
Chase Stinfley going up to 2nd right now.
Seriously, how can you be that fast?
He's insanely good, man. Hats off to him. Like I said, he's going to have to give us some lessons. I feel a new rule coming for Season 3. Any road course Chase cannot be a part of. Just teasing.
That's right.
James in the chat says, good evening, ladies. And just like that, Chase Stinfley all the way to the bumper of Eric Johnson, looking for the lead. Gotta wonder what's going through Eric's mind. Like, man, how'd he get here so fast? I was talking to some of the guys before the race. They said they get about 22 laps. Eric Johnson, a slight hiccup off the exit. And Chase Stinfley going to take full advantage of it. And he had such a wide turn there. I was wondering if he was going to get that wall.
You know, we didn't see anybody get into it on Tuesday night, but these cars are definitely wild.
Yeah, well, I seen Chase come close to it, but and just like that, Chase Stinfley out front, and he won't look back, and he won't slow down. I guarantee that. But we do have a nice battle here for 2nd, 3rd, 4th here. Oh, Kyle Franklin. What a save. Try to get on the gas a little too hard there. He's got to redo it.
All that grill lost. But he is 7 seconds
Derek
Ahead of
Buckaloo
fifth place,
making
Brian
moves,
Zimmer.
getting around Terry Litweiler. He's up to 9th place. He's up 9 positions in the 81.
Yeah, he's running good solid laps, man. Very consistent.
Rob Hartley able to make his way through some traffic. He's up 1 spot. He's in 6th place. Actually, he's up more than that because he started in the back. So, but from where he qualified, he's up 1 spot. So he's moved his way through the field. And he's currently sitting 6th place, 16 seconds behind the leader. Chase Stifley already out to a 2-second lead and growing. 3 seconds. How about that? James
Bad
says
old
they're
bad.
all good drivers. He always takes that corner wide every time. Just watch. And Chrissy says, "You got this, Franklin. Choose the time wisely you have." That's right. Now we've seen some different pit strategy. Tuesday night, we've seen drivers make it on 1 tank or on 1 stop. We've seen drivers 2 stop. I'm curious to see what we're going to see tonight. It could be. I think everybody's going to have to do a 2 stop. That's what I was going to say earlier. Speaking with some of the drivers before the race, they got about 22 laps of fuel, so we might, pretty sure we're going to have to see a 2-stop race by everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
So I would look for around lap 20 for drivers to start coming in. Or maybe they try to run long 1 stint, short 1 stint. And that was another thing. I don't know how many sets of tires these guys got. If it's anything like last season, it should be 3 sets of tires. 2 over the wall and 1 to start with. Anything happening over in the Twitch world there, Adam?
Now we got some guy. We got a guy that's really liking Adam Keene as his favorite driver. But
well, we'll show Adam Keene here in a minute. Derek Buckaloo putting the moves on the 41 of Williams and Litweiler. Williams goes a little wide.
Adam Keene seems to be having some connection issues tonight. He's disconnected and reconnected. Now he's 2 laps down. But man, is he running some fast times.
Yeah, he did. He ran like a 119 and then he disconnected. Is he back out? He is not back
He is
out
back
there. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's back out there.
It's all about the points. It's a good thing he got that win last week. Having these connection issues this week. Hopefully that'll change. Drew Kuhn gonna let him go on by.
Yeah, Drew needs a good finish here.
Brandon Brock in the 3-piece. In 3rd. Kyle Franklin has gathered it back up and has caught up to Brandon Brock. It looks like Kyle's just out braking him in certain corners. You've seen how close he got right there. We've seen issues on this turn from Kyle a couple laps ago. Looks like he got it squared away.
Yeah, but Kyle, he learns really quickly. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Very good driver.
And, yep, he caught back up to Brandon Brock in the Dale Gordon car.
You know, not just a good driver, a good person too. We've talked to him. We've
Yes,
had him
he
in
is.
the booth, and very nice guy, very fun to talk to, and knows his stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I consider Kyle Franklin a friend. I mean, we've got a lot in common as far as race cars and, you know, building race cars. So we both have some knowledge that we can share with one another. So
Charles Wilson, he's been pretty consistent on these roads. Oh, the 55 of Zemer goes around.
Oh no!
And he's got heavy damage. We're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna go back. Tiffany, are you watching? Here you go.
now he's hard on the brakes here, and then
Oh,
it just whips around.
Snapped on him.
Oh, that's a nasty spot of the track to hit too.
We've seen that happen with him
concrete
Tuesday
barrier.
night in the trucks in a different section of the track. So, and we are what, 10 laps in, 11 laps in. So he's coming to pit road, going to try to get some of that damage fixed and get back out here. Hopefully, it doesn't do him in too bad. Let's take a look at one of the newer drivers. How about sitting in 16th, the 31 of Alan Hinchman. Back here, keeping the car clean.
That's what it's about.
And that is what it's about. You never know. Some other guys could have issues, make a mistake, and then you're right there. Biggest mover of the race right now, Derek Buckaloo in the 81.
Up to 7.
Up 11 spots.
Well, technically it is Chase Stifley, but that is the... I don't count that as him being the biggest mover because he did get the pole technically, but
yeah, we don't count that.
True,
especially when Chase Stifley out here.
True starting position. Yeah, true starting position.
In a world of his own. Let's see. We're gonna go on board with him. Show him a little bit of love, and then we'll pop him up on the driver cam. How about that? There you go, everybody. Chase Stifley, watch. We'll try to do a little lap with him. He just crossed the start-finish line. This is turn 3, 4. Going down into 5 here. This is the turn he gets really wide on. Now, he didn't get as wide that time, but see, now he's coming up to some lap traffic. The focus on him is very impressive. You just see his hands working every corner. Down to the hairpin. He's right behind Sean Rother.
You know, I learned a lot from watching Chase in his in-car. I learned that I can't do that.
Oh. Same. Kyle Franklin's made his way up around Brandon Brock. We just seen that happen. Let's go back and take a look at that pass real quick. Just a moment ago. Set him up on turn 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, wow, fantastic move.
Oh, something happened. He had to lock him up or something.
Yeah, a very good spot in the track to try to take advantage of the position.
It's crazy to look back and see like 7th place back 40 seconds from the leader. That's wild.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm unhappy about? Rob Hartley is in 5th. But he's 13 seconds back from, well, he's 27 from the leader, but he's 13 seconds back, or 14 seconds back from 4th place. He must be having a bad night, because normally he's up there.
We've seen him leading out in front Tuesday night. He's going to make this pass on Zemer. That's a
Yep.
lap car, by the way.
With a connection issue.
Yeah, he was leading the race Tuesday night, and then I guess a tree fell on a power line, killed his power, and had it disconnected him. Very unfortunate for him last week. So the top 5 tonight would be a very good recovery. I know this is different points, but it would definitely do something to boost the spirits, you know.
Yeah, he must not be feeling as comfortable as he normally does in the Gen 4 for some reason. Because normally you're up there trying to catch him.
Jacob Hinchman says, "Damn it, Alan, I told you to watch more SVG videos." That's comment of the night right there. Tiffany says, sitting behind Daddy on the couch. I saw the replay. Look at you knowing his route, James. That says Mrs. Slap and Tickle. And then Chrissy says, I love our new car. Talking about Kyle Franklin. It does look phenomenal.
Absolutely. So Tiffany's at her dad's house?
Well, there we go. Alan Hinchman was mentioned in the chat. There he is again. He's not doing too bad. I mean, he's got the car, yes, but he's kept the car clean, and that's really important because anybody up there wrecks, that's a free position.
Absolutely. Who's he chasing? I see a 0X car in front of him. That's us.
Ronnie
that's
Welchel.
Ronnie Welchel.
Oh, and we just gave him the broadcaster curse.
That's you. That's all you.
That wasn't me.
That's you. That's your fault.
I'm blaming
Your
the chat.
fault.
That's the chat's fault. Oh, we were just
Now
talking
he's got it
about
modified.
how you got to keep it clean and let's take a look at it.
On throttle.
Oof. Heavy hit. But nice of him to move off the road. Chase coming up. Oh, this could have been bad.
Yep.
Been
Get
real
him.
bad. Now you see the 31 Alan Hinchman coming down, going to get some damage fixed. Seen Zemer do that earlier too. So.
Yep. It looks just like Zemer's damage too. Must be the damage model that they've got. Because it's really similar. There's Hardly.
This Slab and Tickle, love it, James. All about the sport over here, the Outcast way. That's right. Speaking of keeping it clean, we've seen Drew Kuhn let a lot of drivers by earlier, and now he's made his way up to 11th place.
Running really good lap times.
It's right where he started, but we've seen him let people by, and then he's right back to where he started. All about being patient here. He's coming up on Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett been quiet tonight as well. He's a second back from the leader. Chase Stempley already got 14 cars a lap down. How about Shannon Donathan keeping it clean? He's up 7 positions.
And Brian Zemer's back out on track. He's been on track. He's only 1 lap down. He's still got nasty front end damage, but he's hanging on to her.
Kyle Franklin, Eric Johnson, closest battle on the track at the moment. And that's how much we get? Almost a second.
Yep. It's exactly a second, Dustin. All air can hear. Oh, wow. Left black marks. That's what I'm talking about. All air can hear right now is doo-doo, doo-doo, Jaws.
That's right. Shark
That's
Week.
what's coming for him.
Where's that hat at?
Man, it's sitting right next to me.
There's the driver started in the back, Brian Welchel. He's doing a really good job. He's up to 11th right now. Currently the last car on the lead lap. He's going to have Chase Stempley coming up on him here soon.
Nice. Good job, B-Dubs.
All right, we're 18 laps in, and Drew Kuhn going to be the first to come down pit road, the first car without damage to come down pit road.
I wonder if he's going to be in the window to do a two-stopper.
Eric Johnson's last lap, a 1:19.31, 7/10 faster than Chase Stempley.
Very nice. You know, we got 38 to go. Drew Kuhn just pitted at lap 18, so that's 38. It's going to be close.
This is Slap and Tickle says, let's go Drew out here supporting everybody tonight. Appreciate that. James, I got my pom-pom out, rooting for Chase. Just one?
He's kind of put a gap on Kyle Franklin just a little bit. Especially with that heater of a lap. But him and Franklin have very similar driving styles, which makes them fast.
We had some drivers that did not start the race. Andy Reeves, Donnie Etherly, and Lucas Labonte. They might have just joined to hit the points. And Eric Johnson sliding on the straightaway. Kyle Franklin sliding on the straightaway.
Yep, they got somewhere to be.
Trying to get everything they can out of the car. We're taking lessons from this boy right here, Chase Stempley, as he's made his way around Brian Welchel. Well, while we're on Chase Stempley, let's go ahead and take a look at your drivers on driver cam tonight. See how they're doing. Chase Stempley still has his hands full, out there doing his thing. Skull and crossbones. Need to get Mrs. Slap and Tickle to put a little send it or end it underneath them crossbones. It's crutches. I think that's like a Jackass logo. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what that is. Ronnie Welchel also on driver cam. He's currently sitting in 12. Hats off to this guy every week. He's got his race suit on. Tiffany in the background. What's up, Tiffany? And by race suit, I mean pajama pants and a t-shirt. And then we have, can't forget about Drew Kuhn here. He's on driver cam. And he's currently, after his pit stop, runs 16th. Keep in mind, everybody else will have to pit. Nice little early pit strategy from Drew. We'll have to see if that pays out. He's trying to get around Brian Welchel at the moment. Locked in and focused. We would have Adam Keane on driver cam, but he had the connection issues, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and show him off anyway. Currently sitting in 17th. I don't know how many laps down he is, but I believe he's definitely laps down. He's only 2 laps down for having connection issues.
He's 2 laps down.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, he disconnected and was back in the race within about 45 seconds.
I believe something happened. Eric Johnson pitted. Yes, Eric Johnson pitted on lap 19. That put Charles Wilson in second place.
Yeah, Eric, Kyle, and Rob, they all pitted. And Brandon Brock pitted the lap before that.
So Eric Johnson pitted, came out. And then Derek Buckaloo has not pitted, but he's currently in 4th place. And he's got Brandon Brock all over his bumper. Derek's not the kind of driver to give up positions easy. I don't think Derek watches his mirror a whole lot. And he got turned by the 3. Oh, watch out. Broadcaster curse again. We give it to the 0X driver.
No, don't show him ever again.
Wonder if Brandon Brock's got any damage to that front end now.
He does on the right front. Oh, the whole center. I don't think that'll hurt him too much. He did immediately get on the radio and apologize to Derek. He said that was all him, which we know that it's not intentional. Any type of wreck out here with the Outcast guys is never what I would deem intentional. It's just good, hard racing.
Terry Litweiler, Derek Buckaloo going at it right now.
And Derek doesn't appear to have any damage to his car.
I mean, he's got the damage on the front from earlier.
Yeah, but the 53 looks like he got into a wreck because he has no front bumper.
Let me look. Let me go back and see.
I mean, I literally was just watching him, and he had a bumper. Now he doesn't.
Let me see if I can find it. I do see like an off track back there, but I don't see.
I can guarantee you what he hit though. The tires, the tire barrier, or the concrete barrier. You hit one of them because it's the same type of damage that Zemer got.
This is the only thing I can find on lap 18. Let me take a look, see if this is it.
He's got a bumper.
Said he went off track. He did go off track right there.
Where is his bumper? I mean, he's got it there. Yeah, I'm seeing it. It's just a 1X for off track.
That was that one,
All
and
right,
there's another one here. Take a look.
Okay, he's got his front bumper there. Well, his bumper's crunched now.
Okay, now here's another one. This might be it. Oh, he got sent by Kuhn. Drew Kuhn got in the back of him. There it is.
And he hit the tire barrier. Man, that's unfortunate. He was having such a good race, too.
Back out front, Chase Stempley still has not pitted. Chase Stempley, Derek Buckaloo, Terry Litweiler, Shannon Donathan are the only drivers out here that have not pitted yet, I believe. That's correct. And Chase Stempley out to a 58-second lead.
Second verse, same as the first.
That's right. And here he comes down pit road as we talk to him. Talk about him, I should say. It's going to give Eric Johnson the lead. No, it won't give him the lead, I don't think. I think Chase can still come out.
Yeah, he'll still be out. It'll come back with probably 13, 14, 15 seconds gap between
I think it'll
the
be
two
more
of them.
than that.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Chase just now stopping. We'll see where Eric is on the track. He's in the S's. Yeah. You see the lead isn't even shrinking that much. Another phenomenal pit stop by Chase Stempley. I don't know, did he get on the power too soon there? Let me know if he got a black flag. I don't think so, but it's there. Either way, there you go. Scoring timer has been updated. It's still updating. There you go.
We're at 21 seconds.
23-second gap between the leader and second place. Derek Buckaloo still has not pitted. I wonder if he's clutching and maybe going to try to one-stop it. I don't think he's going to have to get to lap 27.
I mean, he's running
28.
he's running 123s.
He's got to be running low on fuel here. Unless he's been clutching the whole time.
He's going to try. He needs to go to at least... Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if he can make it.
James says you get a lot of car bumps on incident reports, and Chrissy said, dang, that's rough. I think we were just talking about the wreck of Brian Welcher.
You know, the top five is still staying the same here. Second, third, and fourth are really close together now.
Derek Buckaloo down pit
yep.
road, but he made a little bit of a mistake there because it doesn't slow down until right there.
It's right there.
Yep. He might be speeding.
No, he was not speeding. I'm on his in-car.
front, taking a look at second place driver Eric Johnson. And then Ronnie Welchel has some bumper damage. I see it right here. Let's take a look and see what happened. All is good. Did he hit the tires again? I know he hit the tires in practice. He did not hit the tires. What did he hit? Oh, the wall. Dang, big hit.
And we got another modified.
So both Welchels out there now with the same damage on the front end. Derek Buckaloo back out on track. 14-second pit stop for him, 14.68. He had a faster stop than Chase Dempsey. Fastest pit stop was Charles Wilson with a 14.60.
That's quick.
Kyle Franklin had an 18-second pit stop. Wonder if he overshot his pit. But you see, he's all over the bumper of Brandon Brock now. Brandon Brock does
once
have
again
that damage on the front end of that car. That's right. James said 29 should be one stop. That's right. And I didn't think anybody had enough to do it. I didn't think they could save enough to do it. And he said that I heard just watching it talking about the wreck, the crash. Six drivers left on the lead lap. Charles Wilson back there. Let's take you through the field real quick. Chase Dempsey, no surprise there, out to a 24-second lead over Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson in second. Brandon Brock currently sitting in third. Even though he's got that damage, it doesn't look to be affecting him. It's almost got the same damage as Buckaloo out there, but he said don't seem to be hurting him. Kyle Franklin up 2 positions in 4th place. Rob Hartley got a clean looking car, sitting in 5th. Charles Wilson, man, that's a nice looking car. I love the gold. He's sitting there in 6th place. Derek Buckaloo had that pit stop and still came out in 7th place, so really good job by him. Jake Williams, we talked to him in the pre-race interview, and he's doing a really good job himself in 8th place, up 5 positions. Serta Simmons driver Terry Litweiler sitting in 9th. Anthony Bennett in the 747. You're gonna have to change his nickname to the Jet since he's running 747. He's in 10th, up 6 positions. Drew Kuhn still holding strong in 11th place. No damage to that car. We did have an incident getting into Welchel earlier. Brian Welchel, and hopefully no hard feelings there. Sean Rother in the 33, back in 12th, sitting, put up 5 positions. So really good job by Sean tonight, keeping the 33 clean. Brian Zimmer had that damage there, new paint scheme. He's back in 13th, down 9 spots from where he started. Shannon Donathan, been quiet tonight, but consistent. Up 7 positions, sitting 14th. Adam Keene's now on pit road grabbing some tires, currently being scored in 15th position. Ronnie Welchel still got that heavy damage on the front. We've seen what happened a few laps ago, and he's sitting in 16th. Alan Hinchman just moved up to 17th. And he got some of the broadcaster curse earlier. Got into the wall.
Yes, he did.
Brian Welchel now on pit road, fixing his damage.
Yep, and he's got his damage fixed. Got a bumper now.
Ryan,
got some smoke.
Ryan Foose, 19th. It's showing Josh Newman. He's off the track. So Brian Zemer. There he is.
You know, I got a coworker whose car looks exactly like that, Dustin.
Damaged?
Yeah, no front bumper.
That's wild. Well, folks, we appreciate you sticking with us right here on Zero X Media. We're going to go side by side real quick and get a quick word from all the sponsors. Once again, big thank you to everybody, especially Serta Simmons, for being the primary sponsor of the Gen 4 series right here on Zero X Media. We'll be right back, but you won't miss a thing.
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
LuLaRoe is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, LuLaRoe recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's LuLaRoe Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
The Serta Perfect Sleeper. So comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's the Daly and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daly and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daly and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daly and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundel and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
All right, thanks for sticking with us through that side-by-side commercial break. Thanks again to all the sponsors. And you seen, we just had a big old cluster in the hairpin. With some lap traffic and some cars that were on the lead back.
Yeah, that killed the momentum of Kyle Franklin. I mean, he was all over the bumper to the 3 of Brandon Brock, and man, that put him 2 seconds back behind the 3 now.
Rob Hartley been quiet, but he's still running top 5.
Yeah, he is. He's just been methodical. He's just there. He picked up those 2 spots right at the beginning of the race and been running right there 5th the whole time.
Ryan,
all in all, it's been a good run for him.
Ryan Foosh was involved into in an incident. Let's take a look and see what happened. Oh, just couldn't get the thing load up. Chastain's it a little bit around the corner. And Derek Buckaloo was also involved in an incident. Let's take a look.
He probably whoop and into the wall just like Ronnie Welchel.
Not into the wall.
Nope, he didn't touch it. He did not touch it.
Definitely left some marks to show that he was there. A little graffiti on the track, if you will.
What's funny though is there's 4 skid marks. He did a 4-tire slide.
James said that was a huge slap. Chrissy Reed said, "I bet that tickled." James absolutely wants a great screw for a great price. Come on. Get on over there and check out Robert's Ball Screw, rbsi.com. And see what they can do. Anthony Bennett, Sean Rother involved in an incident. Let's take a look. It's Anthony Bennett in 747, the Jet. Another incident in the hairpin, possibly. Or out of it. Yeah, boy. And let's see what happened to Sean Rother real quick. Starting the S's. Or no, that's not the S's. He's got the slap wagon right behind him. Oh, he was just slowing up. He didn't really crash, but he was just slowing up.
I'm surprised that acted as an incident.
I think it picks up like when you get down to a certain speed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
19 laps to go. Still got a little ways. James says it gives you a blue flag to let drivers by. Yes, it does. But that doesn't mean you have to pull over and stop. That just still just hold your line, be predictable, and it's a courtesy thing. You don't have to, but it's more of a courtesy.
Kyle Franklin on pit road for his final stop of the race.
Brian Zemer also on pit road. All that damage still sitting 12th place. Nice job. Chase Stempley still doing his thing out front. He's coming up on Brandon Brock. You see Brandon up there, and Brandon's working with lap traffic. And Brandon's going to go around Kyle Franklin while Kyle's on pit lane. Kyle's just now coming out. Going to have the slap wagon right next to him. Careful. All good. Eric Johnson working on lap traffic of the 53 of Brian Welchel. Brian pitted earlier, got all that damage fixed. He had heavy nose damage from going off the track, hitting the wall. And back out here doing his thing. Rob Hartley now on pit road, was third. Now he's going to possibly give up a position or two while we do the pit cycle. Derek Buckaloo also on pit road. A little quick stop for him. I think that's fuel only. Maybe not.
Yeah. Oh, no. 14.7. No, he took all 4 tires.
Rob Hartley taking tires as well.
Let's see, does Rob drop back down? I'm not sure if Rob's going to drop back down to 5th or staying out a little later. Did that help him? I'd like to see here.
Working on the 53. 17 to go. Johnson still needs to make a pit stop. Chase Stempley still needs to make a pit stop. I'm curious to know if Chase might just come in and just do a splash and go. I mean, he's got a big enough lead. He can take tires. It's not going to hurt him.
So he's coming up to lap Brock. Oh, so Rob Hartley dropped, but yeah, he dropped back down to 5th. Man, I was hoping he picked up a spot there. Oh! Who was that spun off the...
Derek Buckaloo.
Man.
Take a look.
Spun right in front of Kyle Franklin. Loses it right here. He's back in the throttle a little bit too much and almost gets into Kyle Franklin. It's interesting that the sand leaves black marks.
I was thinking the same thing.
Great minds think alike, Dustin.
James says give him the slap chase like he did the trucks. Definitely giving him the slaps. Eric Johnson down pit road. You see Charles Wilson coming off of pit road.
Yeah, I wonder if Johnson's going to do a splash and go. He really doesn't need to. He really doesn't have to. Nope, he's getting tires. he had a big enough lead as well in second place to take that as well. Now everyone is a lap down, but Chase Templey still has to bid.
Brandon Brock last pitted on lap 35. And Eric Johnson, you seen, just came out just in front of Brandon Brock. So that is your battle for second right there. The 18 and the 3. And everyone is a lap down to the slap wagon.
You got 15 to go here. I mean, he'll come down probably around lap 20.
Anything happen in the Twitch world?
Nope.
Keep in mind, folks, you can go and follow Outcast Motorsports on Twitch as well at Outcast Motorsports. All together, one word. Like I said before in the broadcast, if you want your sponsor, logo, whatever, on the broadcast, reach out to Outcast Motorsports email address, and it's right here, outcastmotorsportsofficial@gmail.com. outcastmotorsportsofficial@gmail.com. And they will get you squared away with whatever you'd like to do. And then, yeah.
Oh, Kyle Franklin there a little sideways, trying to. He finally called back up to the 3 of Brandon Brock in that old Dale Gordon car. Will he have enough?
This is for position.
To pass him. Yeah, it's for position. And hey, the 18's right there in front too. So
plenty of time.
You got, yeah, that's second place he could get. Kyle Franklin, extremely good with the braking zone in 11. Actually, he's really good. He's better than Brandon Brock at 5, 6, and 11. Like the really heavy braking zones.
Absolutely.
And then Brandon just going up the S is just, Brandon just seems to be a little bit better.
All right, folks. While all of you are watching, I want to make a quick announcement about myself. We're going to talk about me. As usual.
Me.
That's right. So, the broadcast is going to be changing a little bit. We're still going to broadcast it on Zero X Media, but I have found a new job opportunity, and it's going to keep me away from the house. So we're still going to try to do it. Adam's going to take over all the controls, like the camera controls that I do, and then I'm going to try my best to join and broadcast and take his role. So we're just going to do a little switch up. So, but
I got this.
On the off chance that I might not be here some nights,
I got this.
We should be able to have somebody else fill in for me. But I'm really hoping that I can make it work. I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy seeing all the comments, and keeps it lively. It gives me something to look forward to during the week. But yeah.
Well, you know what, Dustin?
Like Adam said, thanks for all the support, guys. Really appreciate it. And gals.
You know what? On the nights you're not able to do that, I'm just gonna have to lean on the stream chat.
Oh yeah.
Plain and simple. They're gonna have to help me call this thing and pick who they got. And
James said, "Oh boy, Adam is gonna be wild at it."
As in terrible.
You're good, man. I just hope we can get someone else to fill in for me on nights that I can't make it. But Timmy says, "Well, congratulations. If it's a good thing, it is a good thing. It's a lot more money." So.
Well, Dustin, let me tell you this: as a man with a family who traveled for 3 years or 4 years, money's not everything.
but it sure
I
does
missed
help.
my family. Yep. Oh, it does. It definitely helps, but I missed my family dearly.
Kyle Franklin putting the work on still on Brandon Brock. So you can get a little
He
loose there.
almost had that pass coming out of 11 the lap before. He's all over him, but man, he's just so loose getting back on the power on exit. And it seems like it's every hard braking zone he's just spinning his tires a little bit too much. Here he goes again. I mean, they are diagonal to one another. He just checked up and let Brandon
for the crossover.
Well, we've seen him do the crossover in that same exact turn early in the race.
And then Brandon just a little bit better there. Derek Buckaloo and Ryan Foosh involved in an incident. Take a look.
Poor Derek, his car's beat all up. Front damage, rear damage. He's got it all.
He'll be happy when this one's over with.
Yeah. As much as he likes road courses.
Same spot. He spun there a couple laps ago. See what happened to Ryan in the 15. Ryan Foosh. James said Chase should be pitting soon.
Oh, too hard in. And got him. Here we go. Nose to tail once again. Going up through the S's. You know, I said earlier that I thought Kyle Franklin was better in 5, 6, and 11. But I keep watching them lap after lap in the blimp mode. And they're swapping back and forth. One's better than the other in a few corners. And the other one's better than the other in a few corners. It just kind of evens out.
That's right. This is the closest battle we have on track right now. That's why we're kind of focused on this.
Well, we need to get that pass going because Eric Johnson, he's pulling away.
James said family is everything. I'm away every other weekend, every other night and weekend. I miss out on a lot. Yeah, I'll be away sometimes a month at a time. But, I mean, for me, I think I can make it work. They said if something is coming up, I can just request time off and they'll give it to me regardless because they know everybody's got lives and things like that. But other than that, the job's real easy. It's going to be just doing a whole lot of nothing. Oh, there we go. Brandon Brock loose. Kyle Franklin trying to take advantage of it.
Slideways. Still can't though because he was fighting over passing Mr. Ronnie Welchel. So kind of put him behind the 8 ball there to get that. Oh, there goes Brandon Brock again. Slideways.
That might do it.
Yep,
Kyle
that's
Franklin
it. It's got it. He's got it.
Well, this battle's not over yet.
There you go, Chrissy.
Take a look. Chase Stempley in a world of his own. Man's got his own zip code right now. And with 9 to go, gotta wonder if he's gonna take tires so he's got something to burn down. That's really all he needs them for. There he goes, pit road. This time for Chase. Makes you wonder how far back Eric Johnson was. I think Eric's still like a minute behind. Maybe not that far. No, Eric might be able to get his lap back here. Maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Eric Johnson and Kyle Franklin and Brandon Brock all getting their lap back right there.
Yeah.
And you know, hats off to Chase for a phenomenal drive tonight. The man's got tons of talent behind the wheel. I don't think there's a whole lot of drivers I've seen with the skill that he has. But I am happy to see some of the drivers get their laps back, as Ronnie Welchel just involved in another incident there. Too hard on the throttle, I believe. Take a look at it. Coming through turns 3 and 4.
It's got some damage there. You can see the right front tire sticking out. Yep. These cars act crazy on those hot tires. Oh, look, Brandon Brock's in the background. Replay it again. Brandon Brock's in the background doing synchronized get back on the track at the same time.
8 to go. We're looking at Chase Stempley there, and then right in front of him, Brandon Brock. So Brandon is he gonna try to fight to stay on the lead lap? I mean, for me, it's not worth it. You don't really want to cause an incident, right? So Chrissy says, "Way to go, hon. Let's keep it up." Talking about Kyle Franklin there, Rob Hamilton. Chase puts in the time, and it shows 100%. Yeah, he does. And you know what? While we're talking about Chase, we'll get him over here and put him on the driver cam. You know, not only does he put in the time, like, the guy's work ethic is pretty good too. Like, I hear him talking all the time about how he's being worked to death at work and that he's tired, and then he still comes out here and puts on a heck of a show, as he's doing right there. Gets around the 3 and a lap Brock again. And yeah, man, just a really good dude. I mean, he looks mad right now, but that could just be focus. But doing a phenomenal job as usual in the 91. I want to be like him when I grow up.
He must have his screen brightness on max.
Boy, he's got, yeah, he could. Sean Rother involved in an incident. We got 7 to go. Let's take a look. And then Derek Buckaloo again involved in something. We'll take a look at that as well. Here it is. What turn is this again, Adam? 11?
Yes, that's 11 right there. Sean Ruther.
It's giving everybody a fit tonight. Take a look. What happened to Derek Buckaloo again? Oh, he's got heavy damage from something earlier.
He has got no turn, and we're coming up on 11. Yep, same thing. Yeah, he's got no turn whatsoever.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him to cause that heavy damage there. Could have been this. He's got the damage there.
Yeah, he's got a bumper there. I mean, of course, it's all crinkled up there in the middle. You can see. He's putting that dirt on track for Chase in hopes that he spins out. Not gonna happen, but
6 laps left, 5 at the line. Chase is about to get the 5 to go right here. Shannon Donathan was involved in something. We can take a look at that real quick. What is the track temp right now, Adam?
115.
Started, it was 109. Oh!
What was that?
Gets loose and saves it, keeps the car clean.
Yeah,
Good
well,
job.
that's the first little incident I've seen out of Shannon Donathan this whole race. So
I'll tell you something that's crazy, Adam. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Adam Keene had incidents with his connection, and he's all the way up to 11th place. That just goes to
Pretty
show,
impressive.
just never give up.
Well, you know, that's all me.
Yeah, you
That's
told
me.
him.
Yep, you got to be consistent, bud.
31
what's
went
that?
around.
31.
Let's see if I see that there. Alan Hinchman, take a look. Turn 11 again, the nemesis. Oh, clips the tire.
Yeah, I seen that in practice with a couple of guys.
Back out front, Chase Stinfley got the 4 to go. Look at that, see? That's what I'm saying. Car control by this guy is crazy. But I think he's told us before, like, he feeds on that. Like, when the car is alive, he just feeds on it. Eric Johnson there. He's got Adam Keene right behind. He's going around the 30. Shannon Donathan right now. Adam Keene coming to pit road. Taking his last pit stop for some fuel.
Last stop here. And Chase, he only took fuel. I mean, which is fine. He's still running 119s.
Just an 8-second pit stop for Chase. James said, I wish I could have raced tonight. Wait a second. Is that James Greeny this whole time?
Yes.
I didn't realize that. Rob Hamilton, I didn't want to race tonight. I'm on one 24-inch screen. I can race doing only left turns. I don't know about adding right turns. Well, I will give you a little tip. I don't know if you got Race Labs or not, but Race Labs is free to download. And you can get a blind spot detector, and that will help you out huge. Or you can also invest in Track IR, and where you can turn your head a little bit, and you can look out the right, turn your head to the left a little bit, and you can look to the left. It'll move your camera screen for you.
Yeah, if I didn't have triples, I'd do that. But they said it works well with triples as well.
But I will say, if you get it, you got to get the Pro version, because the Pro version comes with a headset clip, and it will... and it picks up and registers a lot better. I have it, and I use it for DCS. Flight Simulator, man, it works great. 2 laps remain. And Chase Stinfley is still... Oh, Rob's got it on. All right, cool, man. That's what's up. A lot of people don't know about the blind spot detectors. They definitely help on any track. He runs iOverlay. iOverlay's got it as well. Yep. Johnson still running second. He's got 6 seconds ahead of Kyle Franklin, now 5. Chase Stinfley's taking the white flag this time. This will be the last lap of the race. We'll just stay with him. How about that? You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and go on board with it? Maybe. James said, I said it was me in the beginning. You know I can't read good. I love it, man. I appreciate you guys staying with us all night, chatting it up. All you guys make it fun and keeps us wanting to do this each and every week. And It's a good time, man. We have a lot of fun up here in the booth, Adam and I. Chase Stempley going down into 11 now. We're going to get out of this screen. We're going to pull him up on the driver cam. Chase Stempley on the final turn of the race. Chase Stempley going to take the checkered flag at Sonoma in the Outcast Motorsports League, Gen 4, right here on Zero X Media. Congratulations, Chase Stempley, boy. Phenomenal job by Chase Stempley. He'll get a lot of love from these boys, and then he'll burn it down, and then we'll get these guys in the booth. James all smiles, and he says, "Attaboy."
Yeah, how about that? Kyle Franklin third.
Look at that.
Eric
Little
Johnson
back slap
second.
for Chase from Brandon Brock. True Coon trying to get up there to give him some love. Everybody wants to slap the slap wagon. Spin him. Just kidding. Keep that car looking clean for these burnouts. Adam Keene coming up to say congratulations. A little too hard, but that's okay. Chase is a man that can control the car like no other.
Dustin, make sure you get that finger on the donut light because it's about to be lit.
That's right. There's the 30 coming up to say hi to Chase. Chase going into turn 11. Is he gonna burn him out over here? Yes, he is. There you go. He's gonna burn it around. Donut light, even though he's not doing a donut, but that's okay. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He does. He'll do the donut. He's got to do the donut.
There you go. There it is. All right. There you go, boys. Chase Stempley, everybody. Your winner tonight at Sonoma. Let's take a look at all your standings here. Let's take a look. One time for the one time. Chase Stempley's your winner. Eric Johnson in second. Kyle Franklin in third. Brandon Brock in fourth. Rob Hartley fifth. Charles Wilson in sixth. Jake Williams in seventh. What a drive by him tonight. Derek Buckaloo, a lot of issues, but still a top 10 for the Zero X Sim Racing. And then Terry Litweiler in 9th, Anthony Bennett in 10th, Drew, the serial killer Coon, in 11th, Adam Keene in 12th, Brian Zemer 13th, Shannon Donathan 14th, Sean Rother 15th, Ronnie Welchel in 16th, Alan Hinchman in 17th, Brian B-Dubs Welchel in 18th, Ryan Fouche in 19th, Josh Newman in 20th. And the other guys, I don't think they ran tonight, so we won't go through those. But let's see here. Let me get that off of here. And then while we pull our drivers in for the driver interview, we're going to step away for another quick little thank you for all the sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Outcast Motorsports would like to thank the following sponsors for all of their support: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Serta Simmons Bedding, Auto America, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and Ram, J&M Group Industrial Services, Roberts Ball Screw, and Pinnacle Wraps. We will be back shortly with the driver interviews.
All right, we're back. We got Kyle Franklin in the booth. Kyle, man, what a crazy, crazy race. battling it out for the longest time with old Brandon Brock there. Did the race go the way you thought it was going to go?
It went better. It went better than I thought it was gonna go. I was hoping for a top 5, like 5th-ish, 6th-ish, around there. Taking home a P3 is beyond amazing. So it went a lot better.
Oh, yeah, you got your biggest fan out there, Chrissy, saying, way to go, hon. Good job tonight. And y'all, Chase, what a race. So appreciate you bringing fans to the stand for us, man.
Yeah, always.
Adam, what you got for Kyle?
Yeah, man, that was an impressive run. I mean, whew, you got by Brandon Brock early, and then he ended up getting back by you, and you just kept. You'd lose ground with lap traffic, and you'd gain it right back, and then you'd lose it, and you'd gain it right back, and what a pass there! I mean, you set him up 2 times in the S's on a good pass, and yeah, you just couldn't quite catch Eric there, but you had a really good car tonight.
Yeah. She was hot, squirrely. You can't get to the throttle right away, or some oopsie moments happen. With Brandon there, I'd set him up, and then lap traffic would happen. And every time it just felt like all that lap traffic, he got by in a perfect zone, and then I get by in the not perfect zone. But
Yeah, that's
everybody
right.
was very, very respectful. There was almost an incident that could have took me out of the race, but stuff happens. I mean, Brandon and me, that was awesome. Like, him driving I knew his braking points. We both practiced. So it was really nice not being able to, like, he's gonna woe up somewhere I don't know and then run in the back of him. So I mean, yeah, it was just a tug of war.
Yeah, well, that's what you get when you race with the people, you know, every week in and week out. You get to know them. But I mean, it also helped you were in the same Discord as them.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
Well, phenomenal driving from the 11 tonight. It was fun watching you. Next week, you guys head to Dover for 150 laps around one of the shorter tracks on iRacing. I'm not saying, I know it's not the shortest. I think it's a mile, but the old Monster Mile. So how do you feel about that?
Oh, Dover is one of my favorite mile tracks, I believe is what it is too. The Monster Mile. I think is what they call it, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
And yeah, I always do really well there. Just the fact that it's a driver's track. It's not flat foot around the whole track. You have to save tires. You have to know when to get on it, and she gets squirrely. So it'll be really interesting. I mean, there's a lot of really good drivers here. So, you know, uh, getting there and trying to get through traffic if that I have to, we had a really good pit strategy today, so hopefully I can carry that over to Dover. And that was just putting in tons of laps.
Now, when are we going to see a Kyle Franklin driver cam? The fans want it.
Oh, that's funny. I would have to go get a cam. I have a old school one, man, old school one. But yeah, we can set that up sometime.
It's all
Oh,
good.
back in your AOL Instant Messenger days, huh?
Yeah, probably. Actually, it's probably not even USB.
Oh wow.
But yeah, no, we could probably hook something up, and get a driver cam going.
Yeah, I'm
All
sure
you're,
if
all
you
you're
hooked
gonna
it
see
up.
me is grinning, man, and just locked in.
Yeah, I'm sure if you plug that other one in, you're gonna look like Minecraft or
Yeah,
Roblox.
probably.
Well, that's what it's about. Getting out here, racing with the boys, having some fun on a weeknight, kind of forget about the workday. And man, you guys always put on a show for us, and it's fun to call. Congratulations on your P3 tonight. Who do you want to give a shout out to? Any sponsors? Anybody?
Sponsors wise, I'll start with Zero X Media, you guys in the booth and stuff. You guys do a phenomenal job. I love going back to rewatch the races, but not listening to my own voice. Uh,
Same
freaking
feeling.
Outcast Motorsports. Um, Pinnacle Wraps. Drew Kuhn does amazing job. He's the one who painted my car tonight, so I want to shout out to him. Serta Simmons for being our main sponsor. Then we got Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. I'm gonna have to go there now. I got to get over to Georgia at some point in time.
I think we
So-
all need to plan it together. We all just all go as a group.
That's
we
all.
got Jack.
Yeah, that's across the country from you, Kyle.
Oh man, that's a short drive. That's okay. Jackie Jones, the Roberts Ball and Screw, Lulu Row by Tammy Litweiler. That's pretty badass, by the way. Or I mean, awesome sauce. But and then my girl, for supporting me and everybody here and Outcast, all the admins, putting this on day in, day out. I know it's a lot of work, especially with a bunch of guy drama, I would say, but there's not much of it, which is nice. So, I'm just happy to be here at P3.
Awesome, Kyle, man. Well, it's always fun watching you. Always fun talking to you. Adam, you got anything else for Kyle?
One more thing.
Yeah,
One
go
more
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
Franklin Racing too. That was on my hood today.
There you
There you
go.
go. I saw it.
Franklin Racing.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get to see you on the actual in real life racetrack soon. So-
Yeah, it's gonna look like October. So
Good.
I got to get the motor in the car, and I'm looking for a 4 to 9-inch rear end. So anybody listening, I mean, I'm willing to pay some money to get it shipped, but it's got to set up to a Gen 3 Camaro, so it's got to match up.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, good stuff again tonight, Kyle. Congratulations again. P3 tonight. We look forward to seeing you next week at Dover.
All right, thank you guys.
Not a problem. Have a great weekend, Kyle. Kyle Franklin, everybody. 3rd place tonight. Phenomenal job by him. Nice battle between him and Brandon Brock. Gets him up to P3. Next, we got to go to the one and only Eric Johnson.
The bridesmaid. The bridesmaid.
Here we are again.
Not a whole lot to talk about with you tonight. You got to 2nd place, pretty much stayed in 2nd the whole race, other than your pit stops. Once again, Chase just hard to run down, and you guys had a nice little battle there between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for a while, and that was fun to watch. How'd it go for you? I mean, you kept the car clean.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much nailed it. We got 2nd place pretty early. Brandon, he wanted to lead a lap, and then he knew I was a little faster, so he kind of let me by, and we had the lead there for a bit until Chase caught us, and yeah, we kind of sat there and we just split the race in thirds. We had 2 extra sets, so we just kind of split it in thirds, and that was just really the pit strategy for us. And yeah, everybody was pretty respectful. Lap traffic, letting us by. Obviously, some spots get a little awkward when you catch them in the S's or you catch them on that back section, but got a hats off to those guys for understanding what's happening and letting people by when they need to.
Yeah, and you got to say, so far, I mean, I know we're only 2 races in here, but we've seen a lot of drivers show up each week, and I am looking forward to hopefully seeing 35 drivers next week at Dover.
Yeah, I honestly, would you expect 20 people to show up to a road course?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, that's 20. Yeah, 22 two races in a row at a road course.
I'm with you. I want to see a full field, and these guys are getting a little more comfortable, and I'm glad to see them come out, even when they're not fully comfortable. We do practices every week for every race, so come out and practice, but don't be too scared. Everybody makes mistakes, and we like the big fields.
That's right. I was gonna say it's okay to make a mistake, and just hopefully you don't collect anybody when you do it. But if you do, it happens, man. Mistakes happen, and that's why you guys.
As long as you're
do
learning
your
for it,
race review.
you learn from it, and if you collect Chase, that's okay. But anybody else?
Oh yeah, Adam. What else for Eric?
Man, phenomenal run tonight as usual. I mean, you finished 2nd more times than I can count on my fingers and toes.
Yeah,
but you're consistent, man. You're consistent, and that's what matters.
This type of race, we knew obviously Chase is on a different level. The only thing was, don't let Chase lap us this time. That was #1 goal, right? Don't let Chase lap us. So, Chase, you're a little slow. You couldn't lap me. Better luck next time.
That's right.
But with
Step
that,
up.
it was just a top 5 beyond that. Just keep it clean. Don't wreck the car. Like, if you do go off track, make it minimal. And just, it's my style of race. Just long, consistent, stay smooth.
Well, I did see the stream. Did not see you go off course.
Yeah, we're in my favorite spot there.
Yep,
Coming
but
out of the S's.
Adam, the no all see all from up above, saw it. So
And the other
stream.
Adam, actually, shout out
Yep.
to Adam Keen because he was. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure he was right there with me, and he was probably a little bit faster than me there at the end, but he kind of just stayed behind me, knowing he's a lap down or whatever, and I'm in second. But
Yeah, he was 2 laps down. Yeah, he was fast, but man, he disconnected early and just stayed consistent.
I hate
So,
to see that too. That hurts so bad. You know, I
Yep.
know that feeling.
Yep, it's terrible.
Well, all right, man. I think that's all we have for you tonight. Like I said, man, we got to get all these drivers in here. And then just so folks know, Sunday Fun Days. I don't know. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, of course. Sunday Fun Days. Same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We generally do a figure 8 little chaos race for all the league guys. Come out, try to get as many incident points as you can. Just let out some tension. You know, we're wound tight, especially after a week like this. Everybody's just white knuckling it for 55 laps around a slick ass course. So
That's
come
right.
out Sunday and just bang it up with the boys, man. We just chop it up in Discord. Everybody has a good time, laughing too much, and it's a lot of fun.
And if you had some beef on the track, you can settle it right there.
Yeah, that's right. It's a friendly way to, just let it out.
That's right. I feel like I'm always the target when I join, but that's okay. I love it.
Hey, everybody's the target. See, I think you buy into it too much. You need to be picking targets.
I know, right? That's okay. But man, congratulations, P2 tonight. We look forward to seeing you and the Outcast crew next Tuesday night on Zero X Media at Dover, man.
Dover, huh?
Yes, sir.
What a difference from this week to that week.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get a reset.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Eric. Have a great weekend, man, and I'll be talking to you soon.
Well, you ain't kicking me out yet because I got to thank a few people.
Oh yeah,
right?
I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, don't
Floor
be
is
trying
yours.
to play the music. No, I'm just kidding. No, first and foremost, Serta Simmons coming on board, our main sponsor. You've seen it on the visors. Thank you guys. Get you a bed, pillows, sleep tight. Georgia Mountain, they're our main sponsor on Tuesday. We appreciate you guys. They got a lot of stuff going on. Go check out their website. Auto America, Grand Island. Thank you guys. Jackie Jones, J&M Group, Robert Ballscrew, Lula Rowe by Tammy Whitliler. Let's call her T-Lit. That's T-Lit's wife right there. And Pinnacle Raps, Drew Kuhn. And then you guys, of course, up there in the booth at Zero X Media. We appreciate all you guys. And now you can kick me out.
All right, man. There you go, everybody. Eric Johnson. And it's Litweiler, not Whitliler.
Yeah, whatever. It's T-Lit. That's Tammy Lit right there.
That's right. Oh, T-Lit, 2 times T-Lit. All right, man.
Go check her out. Go buy some stuff.
That's right. There you go, everybody. Your second place finisher tonight, Eric Johnson. Phenomenal job by him. Now, you know what we got to do. We got to get the one and only Chase Stempley over here. And, man, it's always a pleasure. Chase Stempley in the booth now. Man, Chase, where's the first tonight? Again, drive through the field, lap everybody, except for like 3 cars. The car control you have in this Gen 4 is just out of this world. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with the skill that you have. Watching your onboard with all your hand movement. Like, I don't understand how you do it, man. Phenomenal job. Congratulations. What do you got?
Super excited to be at Sonoma. I love the road courses. They're American made, American supported. Look at the crowd out there supporting our economy. It's booming. Great week of racing. Undefeated. Outcast Motorsports. Top tier. I had to do the Trump voice. It's been a while since I broke it out. Voice is a little raspy. This dadgum track, I couldn't even have a chew in. I couldn't drink or anything because you saw the wheel. That little orange tape on the wheel, that son of a gun was moving just about the whole way through the track if you were on the throttle. It was a heck of a ride, man, and I'm glad to top off a second win on this week.
It's just so impressive to see that. I mean, we've seen other guys, they come out and
Thank
they
you.
get the squirrely like that, and they just go around. You get it, and you feed off of it, seems like, and you still carry speed with it. I just had a question, like, what was your tire wear looking like on that first pit stop?
So the first pit stop, I had the mindset of going for the one stop, but this race was 5 laps longer, and I was just that handful of laps short. And so midway through that first stint, I didn't get a full tire wear, but I would wear the rears down to about 60 to 70 thereabouts if I was really getting after it and if the track was hot. And so I knew I could do like a stint and some to cover that 5 laps. That's why I didn't get tires for the second stop. But the first stop I cooked them because I was getting after it.
I was wondering because I know that they did a new tire model and everything, and with road courses. So
Yeah.
I was just really curious to know how much of a factor that was going to play. I kind of figured at the end when you're on your last stop, you weren't going to take tires. You really didn't need to with 8 laps to go.
No.
Adam, what do you
Yeah,
got
I
for
will
the
say
champ? Sorry.
that.
Good.
Oh, sorry, brother. The tire model, man. Those first couple of laps, if you go out and gun it, you you put the heat into the tires way too quick, and they never recover. They just get greased out, and so you got to take those first 2 laps, I would say, generally, to work the heat into the tire, and then you'll get steady grip. But if you go out there and burn them, you're burnt toast, man.
Yeah, well,
So yeah, just a little tip.
we
Yeah.
didn't see that from you right off. I mean, well, or the other guys were just being really patient because you drove from the back to the front like you were midway through the pack within like 2 laps.
I think everybody was, you know how everybody's still feeling each other out. Road course for the second race is bananas with a bunch of new faces, and so everybody's giving room, and so I just went on up through there. You know what I mean? I saw a very steady open door here and there, and everybody's braking early, staying in line, and just kept picking them off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Adam, what did you got for the champ?
Man, it's an absolute honor to broadcast a league with someone so talented as yourself, but
Man,
yet
that's pretty cool.
someone so humble. Like I said, it's an absolute honor. And I told Dustin
Hey, man.
earlier in the
Thank you.
stream, I said, watching your in-car camera, I was like, man, I learned a lot. I learned what I can't do. So
Yeah, no, man, y'all can do it too. It's just getting a feel for it, man. And like I said on Tuesday, I'm like as outgoing as I seem. I'm a very inward kind of guy. Outside of this, streaming and everything has really got me out of my shell and just goofing off. But I struggle kind of reaching and like poking my nose into what someone else is doing. But I'm working on it, and if I see somebody doing something, I'm starting to. I just never want to make anybody feel like I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? I never want anybody to feel goofy or whatever, but I am always, 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 even if I'm racing or not during the day, get me on Discord. Hey, I'm struggling at this track or whatnot, and I could give you things to try, or you know what I'm saying. I'm
Yep. No, we
open
know.
to help. Yeah, 100%.
Yep. That's
one,
right.
One more question for you here. So this was a new Gen 4 model that iRacing came out with, on the last update. Now, how much of a difference did it transfer over from that last one? I mean, we seen you fast in the last one, and then we also see you fast on the road course in this one. So, what is there a big difference, or is it the same?
Aero, they changed the bodies completely. The way you would get grip in the old ones, they were so skewed, is that when you got sideways, you got more grip because you're putting that wing out into the air. This one's more squared up, and it's got a bigger hole punched behind the cars in the draft, and so you get affected when you get up on people a lot more than the old one, but they race a lot better because of that. You don't have to be sideways, and that means you can get up beside somebody and really race them. So I like them. I loved the old one, don't get me wrong, but these race way, way better side by side, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good input there, Adam. Anything else for the champ?
Man, I said it all. I mean, I'm learning, running out of things to say, because I talk to him 2 times a week
Ah,
for
man.
the last, I don't know, 20 something weeks. So
Yeah, dag on it, man. But
hey,
I just,
good win next week. Good win next week.
You're crazy, man. Now you just gave me the broadcaster curse, dude. I'm
know
gonna
what?
end it. I went from
You know
sending it
what?
to ending it now.
The multiple people we have watching the stream is they're not gonna be they're not gonna have a problem with that broadcaster curse. Somebody else,
Yeah,
you
no
gotta let
kidding.
somebody else win it, man. Gotta let somebody else win it.
Yeah, dude. And like last week, man, I made a big boo-boo. And a lot of times when you see me really kick it into high gear, like, and send it is after following a boo-boo. You know, I get into somebody or whatever. And so I had to lock it in and make sure that I don't get the wrong impression on everybody.
All right, Eric's giving you the time limit, but no, that's all us, man, keeping you in here for too long. But man, congratulations again. Floor's yours for all your sponsors.
Well, I want to thank you guys for the kind words. I always love talking to you. Blessed to be a part of the Outcast Motorsports iRacing League. Thank Serta Simmons Mattresses for giving me a great night's sleep every night, so I'm ready for the racetrack. For sponsoring the Thursday nights, man, that's pretty awesome to have 2 main sponsors for both nights. And then, yeah, Pinnacle Wraps for the Dale Earnhardt themed. Hey, love you, Paul. Thanks for the idea. Got to thank the old lady for letting me do this, and thanking the big man upstairs for protecting me throughout the day and keeping everybody safe so we can come out here and have fun.
Right on, man. Well, once again, congratulations again. This is going to set you up pretty nice in the points. Probably still going to be starting from the rear next week, so you got your work cut out for you on a shorter track.
Amen.
We'll see if you can do the same next week. Congratulations, Chase. Have a great weekend, man, and I look forward to talking to you next week.
Hey, all love, brothers. Thank you to all the viewers, too, man. Thanks for coming out and supporting us. All right, later.
There you go. Chase Stempley, everybody, your winner of tonight. And, man, phenomenal job by him, as usual. Folks, it's been fun. You guys, everybody in the chat, thank you so much. You've kept it entertaining for us, and we really appreciate that. Adam, it's always a pleasure having you in the booth. We'll have to get things set up for next week. And thanks to all the sponsors out there. One time, Pinnacle Wraps, Drew Kuhn, Jackie Jones, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Serta Simmons Betting, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, J&N Group, Auto America, and Robert's Ball Screw. Thank you guys so much. Without you, this isn't possible. And Adam, it's yours to send away.
All right, man. Hey, I start off with my number one supporter, my gorgeous wife, Mrs. Gladmom.
That's right.
Anyway, I can't do anything without her. I got to ask her approval first. Anyway, Zero X Media, Dustin Rogerson, Mr. Hot Mike himself.
That's right.
Always a pleasure calling it right next to you, side by side. Good friend of mine. Also Outcast Motorsports. And, of course, my in-laws for always watching the stream and being highly supportive of the stupid and silly things that I do in my spare time. But anyway, folks, the curbs have claimed their victims, and the chicanes have also been conquered. Checker flag has flown on another wild road course adventure here with the Outcast Gen4 series. From the first turn to the final lap, these drivers proved that they can handle every twist thrown their way. And as far as Zero X Media, we're signing off. Remember, stay fast, stay clean, and we'll see you next Tuesday night at Dover for the Outcast Truck Series starting at 7:35 Central Time. We'll see you then.
See you guys.
This broadcast of Outcast Motorsports has been presented by Zero X Media. Outcast Motorsports would like to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors who made all of this possible. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Stinfley all over the bumper of Robert Tester. Robert Tester been out front most of the race, since the back. Robert Tester coming to the line will take the checkered flag for the first race of the season. Outcast Motorsports on 0X Truck Series. Robert Tester burning them down. Donut lights on for you, sir. On the high line, Drew Kuhn on the inside. Oh, Cale Peterson. Is that Cale Peterson or is that Keane? I don't know.
Oh, right there.
This is for you, Tiffany. Coming to the checkered flag. First time in the Gen4, Adam Keene gonna win it all. First race of the Gen4 season right here, Outcast Motorsports on 0X. Look at him, he's happy out there.
Yes, he is. Good win, buddy.
That's
Good
why I
win.
love the driver cams, right there. Come out here, turn it down. We gotta put the donut light on for him.
In that old Bobo car.